Hey y'all, welcome back. Lobus Crass here. I cannot believe that I have to redo this whip and chat. So, if you guys don't know what a whip and chat is, you guys basically hang out with me while I work on what I'm working on. You can take out whatever you guys are working on, doing, just listen to me talk, listen to me rant, and we'll go from there. So, first things first. I'm redoing this whip and chat because I actually did film one when I was kidding this up, and for some reason it never saved, or maybe I got like a text message. I don't know what happened, but I was talking for about 40 minutes before I realized that I was done kidding up, and my whip and chat was never saved, never even recorded. So I was upset about that. But yeah, it's been a very weird week, very weird time in my life. I'm quite over it. I'm really quite over it. Just so you guys do know, I am using a NYX's Notions tray. This is one of those regular resin pens you could find on Amazon with the tips. The case that I'm using, the setup I'm using, this is from Amazon as well. They're the little containers. This is the Buddha Deep Serenity diamond kit from Diamond Art Club. And I think that's it. But yeah, so very weird week. Very weird weekend. I went and saw my mom for a little bit, so that was really nice to go and do. It's just been a very weird time in my life. So I realized, though, when I came back and I started working on this kit, I forgot how quick rounds work up. And I've got to be honest with you guys, I don't know if I'm a fan of rounds. I'm not. I'm so upset. And then today, I went to Michael's today and I got a couple of things. I did like a little haul, like 1 minute haul on my Instagram of everything I got on my little haul, and I'm like upset that my Michaels doesn't carry any Diamond Art Club. They only carry Diamond Dots, and I was just appalled by like the price of a Diamond Dots kit when I'm really not a fan of the Diamond Dots at all. Sorry guys, I need to take a drink of water. So I was like upset, and I go to the register and I'm like, so you guys don't carry Diamond Art Club? And they're like, no, we only just carry the one here, but you can find them online. And I'm like, okay, because if I go to Hobby Lobby and Joann's, they definitely carry Diamond Art Clubs, and I was just looking around for something new. So instead of me getting a diamond painting, I ended up getting a paint by number. Let me know if you guys want to see that on the channel. So I do want to try one. My cousin is super into paint by numbers, where it's like I wouldn't consider myself like a painter, but it's like I want to kind of do something different when it comes to my crafts. It is going into winter time, and I want to be able to know that I have enough to kind of get me through the winter, because it's gonna be like that. It's gonna be a little hard for a while. So I need stuff to definitely keep me busy, especially when I start my new job. I definitely see how I'm gonna be having a lot more time for myself, so I definitely want to utilize the time to do a lot of different crafts, not just the crafts that like this that I'm used to doing. But I'm so upset too because there was double points for the ruby and diamond tier people for Diamond Art Club, and I have 2 diamond painting kits that are just waiting to be purchased. Like, I am obsessed with the Madonna and Child. I am waiting for that to get purchased. And then I saw that there's a new landscape and it's called Sea Breeze, and I definitely want that one. I definitely think it's going to be a while before I work on another landscape, only because Drills and Chills is coming up, Festivals of Witches is coming up, and I do have my kits for that. And I think it's not until after those that I'll be working on another landscape. So, and I think the next landscape I'm definitely going to do is a Dreamer Designs one, because I definitely want to touch one of those before I get started on any of my other DACs, only because the Dreamer Design ones that I have, they are actually landscapes. So I want to, you know, do some decor in my house with the landscapes, or I'm actually selling ones like this one. I'm selling this diamond painting. Actually, I have an unlicensed one coming to me, which is pretty big, and that's being done for a friend who is willing to pay me for my time to do it up for him for for his game room. So I'm definitely gonna probably be working on that in between too. But yeah, I totally forgot how quick rounds work up. I have like small round kits. I didn't realize how small these rounds are though. Like, these are so nice compared to like the cheapy Amazon like paint kits that like you first start out with. I'm so happy that Diamond Art Club too decided to put out some like snack sizes on their Amazon storefront. I might look into doing that. In other news, I am looking into getting another dog. I want a female companion in my house. So we're considering getting another dog. We did have a German Shepherd in which, we did end up having to get rid of for reasons that are now, to be honest with you, we never had to give him up. I would have dealt with what I needed to, you know, like the hair and the other things, like the lack of help that I had. But we were under the assumption of doing something in which, you know, there was just decisions that had to get made, and it sucks because, like, honestly, I am the first person, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm the first person to criticize people who give up their animals. But what I'm not gonna stick around and say is that it wasn't gonna probably eventually happen. My Bruno dog, he is a Chihuahua mix, and him and our dear German Shepherd did not get along well. And my thing is that I've had my Chihuahua mix for a very long time, and unfortunately when you have to make these decisions, it's kind of like, although you want to keep the animal, you want to do what's best for the animal, you have to think about all the animals involved. If one of them is stressed and not living their life in a very happy way, especially when they were kind of there first, it's kind of like you have to do what's right for them. German Shepherd is with a better family that's better suited, where he's the only dog, and although I regret not sticking it out, I don't regret not making a decision that was best for our other animal, because it wasn't fair it was not fair to Bruno, and I'm not going to pretend like it was. Because stuff like that is hard. Like, to make a decision like that is really, really hard. To rehome is really hard. And I kind of just want to bring awareness that, you know, it is, I also thought it was the breed. I also thought it was because, like, they were two totally different, like, temperaments. Two totally different temperaments. And it just was like my Chihuahua compared to the size of our German Shepherd. He was trying to make up for his size, and it was stressing him out, getting him sick. He wasn't eating well. Like I said, I believe that all animals should have, should be happy. The reason why I want to consider getting another one, it is that my animal is getting older, but I also think that because he's always been around males and always had to fight for his dominance, or fight for his place, I want a female. But I also want a female that, like, I do feel the difference between having 2 dogs and 1 dog. If I have to make arrangements for Bruno, then I will make arrangements for Bruno. But I definitely think that it's safer to have a more protective animal in the house. And that's just the truth. But I do believe that we're going to get a female versus another male. Just learning from our first mistake, we probably should have gotten a female with Bruno versus a male. And that's just the truth. I think he would actually work a lot better with females, just because I believe either he will submit to them or they would submit to him and there would be no issue, versus like having 2 males and it's constant fighting. But there's that. I truthfully did not think that I would be like flying through this. This is literally only day 2 of working on this kit. This is a partial. This is my first Diamond Art Club partial too. I'm not a big partial fan. I've realized that I don't think that this is my jam. So yeah, I'm trying to get this done as quickly as possible so I can kit up for Drills and Chills. Although I can probably do that either which way, because I do have other storage. But yeah, I'm really excited for that. Let me know what you guys are going to be working on for Drills and Chills, because like are you working on a round? Are you working on a square? What company? I'm even considering looking into like Mary's Diamonds. I've seen a few sneak peeks and like unboxings from Diamonds and Washi that I'm like, oh my god, I would love to check out Mary's Diamonds. I really thought that this was gonna actually be like, and it's so weird to work on this. Like the way that I have to I've been cutting sections of the actual plastic on this, because I feel like it's weird. Like you can't keep the plastic on it once you put the diamonds on it, so it's like it's not sticky. So there's no point in having it. So there's that. I am looking at a blue healer though for my puppy. I'm like falling in love with the one that I found. They are close. They are already 23 weeks. So like for me, although it's a puppy, it's already an older puppy. And I think that that's the other issue when it came to our German Shepherd. We got him as a puppy, and like because my dog's already older and really was kind of like over the, the trying to father lifestyle. That's why it was just so annoying. But like I said, our German Shepherd was so high maintenance. I loved him though. He was the greatest, loopiest dog, and I will never forget what he taught me. That dog taught me so much about myself, and I thank the time, and I thank the Lord above for the time that I've had with that dog. I wish we still had him though. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I really do. I really do wish we had him. He's been on my mind heavy lately. I also think that this is, my thing too, that we are putting our fertility journey on hold. I want to get my body right. I want to get my mind right. I want to just do what's right for myself and my family. And having a baby is no longer a priority. After 2 years of trying, I'm just I don't like the idea of being on medication. We tried the Clomid, and the Clomid was not, honestly, for me, I just, I think it was too, it raised my hopes up, and it's I ovulate naturally, so I don't really think it really helps or ups the chances of us getting pregnant. And it's just at this point, it's I just kind of want to just go back to having fun with my life, having fun with my husband, having fun with my dog, living our life peacefully, and you know, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't, and it is what it is. It's no longer a priority. I spent the last 2 years trying to make it a priority, and I'm going to be 30 in March. I want to enjoy my 30th. And everybody says, oh my God, you're so young. Like, you still have so many years. And it's like, yeah, but I also have MS. And it's like, I'm not really sure if I want to be a mom after like a specific age in my life due to my MS. So there's that. So that's been the current decision of my life. This is working up so fast. I really did not think that it would work up this fast at all. It is extremely hot in my office as well. Like, I don't even understand. So, only got 2 more colors and we can finish this. I'm not going to have a long whip and chat today, guys, only because I do have readings to do. So that's the other thing I got to do. I think I'm going to also maybe do some painting tonight, get some reading done. I've been reading a lot, guys. I've been reading a lot. Currently, right now, I am reading the book Hitler's Pope by John Cornwell. He is also the author of The Dark Box. And these are books that actually kind of helped me with my religious trauma. I am a Catholic, but I feel like I've experienced religious trauma differently than, say, someone who has gone to Catholic school, things like that. I did not go to Catholic school. I was spared of that, thank God. Thank God. But I am rereading Hitler's Pope. I'm really getting back into the flow of wanting to read, wanting to just challenge my brain in that way. It's really nice before bed to kind of de-stress after the de-stress, you know. And it's nice to kind of reread something that I feel like is very relevant in today's age, because I actually saw something on the news recently about Pope Pius XII, I believe, who was essentially Hitler's Pope, how the Catholic Church essentially set things up for the extermination of the Jews. And it's just very interesting, their perspective, but it is history, and I do believe in the truth of history versus ignoring it. And the way it's helped me through my religious trauma is by acknowledging that although I am a Catholic and I love my religion, like, I'm not going to sit here and say that I don't. I love being a Catholic. I don't love the church. I don't love the institution of it, but I will consider and acknowledge the institution through its history, good, bad, and the ugly. No denomination, I believe, in any religion is innocent of their things, and that's just me. But everybody can take it differently. Everybody has a different relationship. I will say I went to Five Below today, and I got some new incense and new incense burners, and they had some wonderful like journals and books that I kind of want to go back and get. They had the 4 agreements, and that was actually one of my favorite books. It talks about things like the 4 things that you should take and consider into your life, one of them being to be impeccable with your word. And I've always kept that one agreement very close to me. So I take, I want to go back and get it because it's like a nice little like full-size book versus one of those little baby books that you find at like Barnes & Noble. I actually have to take a trip to Barnes & Noble. There is one near me. It's about 20 minutes from me, but it's like since I've moved here, I have not taken a trip to just sit in Barnes & Noble. It is where like one of the colleges is, Bucknell University, I believe. But I do want to just go and sit and find a book or purchase a new book, because I do have a list of books that I would love to fucking own. I need a bigger bookcase though. I feel like my bookcase is just kind of filling up very quickly, and I'm running out of space. Kind of running out of space in my office in general. Like, I have all underneath me is all of my diamond paintings, my new paint by number, and that was 80% off. I was actually really excited to see that, because it's like, again, my thing about new crafts, right? Like, I even went in there to see if they had some nice yarn so I can start crocheting for the season. I'm gonna have to wait, because even when it comes to yarn, the yarn is all gone. I was looking for a tabletop desk that you can keep on your lap while you're in the bed, and that's gone. I was like, there was none of those at Five Below, and I'm like, okay, well, you guys usually have them, but you know, it's back to school time, so all the things that it's like I'm looking for are like gone. So it's definitely getting into that season. I definitely just lost a diamond, and I almost skipped over there. I will say though, Michael's is full of all these beautiful like Halloween decorations, and I cannot believe like how good they are. I want to spend my money to the point of spending my money, and it's fucked up how bad. Like, I want everything. I love Halloween time. I kind of want to see if my husband wants to like throw a Halloween party here. Like, it's kind of crazy how I kind of want to do that. I actually don't know what I'm going to be for Halloween this year. I think I want to be like a Disney princess for once, because I'm usually something always like scary or evil or something that just fits my persona. I want to do Top Gun with him, but it's like, you know, it's just a typical thing to do with my husband, because that's who he is. That's more of his, like, up his alley, and I'm just like, I should not have to be Goose. I want to be Maverick. I should not have to be Goose. If anything, I shouldn't even have to be Maverick. I should be Iceman. Like, but you see where I'm going? Like, that's who I would choose if I had to be anybody from Top Gun. I would have to be Iceman. I love that Jennifer Connelly was in the new one. If you guys haven't seen it, Jennifer Connelly is in the new one. I absolutely adored it. I love her. Absolutely love her. And you know what's crazy? It's like, I was thinking about the movie Labyrinth with her and David Bowie, because I moved the stars for no one tattooed on me, and this past weekend reminded me of why I got that tattoo and why I need to trust in myself in a way, because I've been losing a lot of like doubt in my life. Like, it's kind of weird how things have been flowing and moving around, and I have a lot on my plate right now that's kind of like, okay, I need to reprioritize. But I am enjoying the time I have. I did all my like employment pre-screening, so everything's kind of situated. Just waiting for September to stroll around. My biggest thing is like, my husband's birthday's coming up. Have no idea what I'm getting him. Have no idea what I'm doing. It really is like each and every year, like he does like something nice for me, but it's like I can never, like, I just don't win. I remember birthdays, I just don't win at birthdays. He's very simple compared to like me, where it's like anything makes me happy. Where it's like, for him, it's like I have to be like really precise. Otherwise, it's kind of like, if it's not utilitarian, I don't think it's really, it's not that it's not appreciated, it's just like, he's totally different than I am. But I really am so surprised. Like, I really forgot how like quick I really forgot how quick rounds like this is really quick. Like, I did not think it was this quick, just the way that it is. And then I have a lot more to do tomorrow, but I don't know. I just don't feel bad. Like, I feel like I get my fill with this because it's going faster. But definitely feel like, I don't know, I'm just not, I don't know. I have no idea why I feel so aggravated with the rounds. And now I can't find, oh, it's like it's right in front of my face. Like, I know it's here. My last color, which is the H. And then you guys can at least see something finished. ASMR. Do you guys like ASMR videos? I was considering like doing one just of me diamond painting, but then I realized, I was like, I don't even have like a proper mic for that, which technically is a lie. I do have the proper mic for it. However, do I know where this mic is? No, I don't. I actually do not know where the mic is. I don't. I really actually don't. So. Just really. But it's like I thought about it. If you guys follow me on TikTok, though, you guys know that I do a little bit of an ASMR thing over there. Otherwise, I do, you know, hauls and spoofs and, ooh. See, the thing about these older kits, though, because this is an older kit, and I found this with the Cottage by the Sea. I did put that review up. It seems as if, like, the glue in certain places, it's, like, more adhesive in some places than it is in others. I'm going to have to seal this one afterwards somehow. Because I can just tell. I do feel like sometimes the rounds are more uniform looking than these squares. The squares, depending... Well, the newer Diamond Art Club kits, you can definitely tell they're more uniform. They look more straight. The older ones, they kind of look a little choppy just because they still have like that gapping due to the mix of 9 and 13 facets. And I just bit my lip again for the 20th time today. I had Domino's for lunch, and I'm just so obsessed with their pasta primavera. It's just so filling. I made chicken and dumplings for my husband, though, to take to work, and I'm just so mad that he actually took it to work for once, because I wanted to have that for dinner, but I have like leftover pork chops that were so good, so I'm gonna have those tonight. We have a new Marshall's store that opened near us, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't know why I ever bought like pet stuff at Petco, which is actually right next door to Marshall's now. Only because like things like beds, leashes, or whatever, you literally can find them half off or like more at like Michael's, and they do the exact same thing. Like, they are probably sometimes even better. Like, you could even like find some of that stuff in like Five Below, and they're probably even better. And it's just like, I was just looking at like cute stuff, cute collars, things like that, cute beds. There was some nice like TV dinner tables. I plan on getting one so I can do some of the diamond painting in my living room without having to give up some like ample space. Have to go back over there and get it. They have some gorgeous Halloween decor too, and they had the good smelling candles. I like Michael's, Marshall's, Five Below, and the Dollar Tree are probably 4 places that you will see me blow my cash. Like, I have no problem blowing cash there. Literally have no problem. But I was looking around and I realized that there's actually a lot of nice stuff that it's like you can literally get them for a decent price versus spending like almost $40-$60 on a dog bed, even more, when it's like some dogs will just rip it up. Like my German Shepherd, when we had him, didn't want a bed, didn't want to lay on it, nothing. He just wanted to rip it up. He just was not, he wanted nothing to do with it. Didn't want to do anything with the dog house, didn't want to do it like, and these are things that it's like you literally can find elsewhere. Ooh. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to like seal these. Not that they're popping drills, but that's my only thing with rounds. I feel like I deal with popping drills more on a round kit than I do on a square kit. Oops. I really did not think that this was like going to be 2 days worth. And I got up like really late today. Like I did not get up in a way that I probably should have today. Like I was in the bed until like 10 a.m. I just couldn't move. And like even when I start my job, like I'm working from home, but my shift doesn't start until like 10:30. I'm literally going to be like, what am I doing until like 10:30 in the morning? And then like I get off at 9, so I'll still have at least 2-3 hours before I actually have to go to bed to do something. And like I love my new schedule that I have too, because it's 4 10-hour days, and then I got 3 consecutive days off. Like I don't understand why people would not take that shift. Apparently it's a shift that a lot of people don't want. I'm totally about it though. Totally about it, especially when it's like my husband has a similar like shift, and like he works weekends anyway for the most part. Like what's the point of, like if he's working a weekend, like let me work a weekend. Majority of the time he's working a weekend. Majority of the time he's working like a holiday. Majority of the time he is off during the week. So, and plus like all the doctors are open and everything during the week. I'd rather be like available for when I need to go see a doctor or whatever without like having issues. Okay, fine. Since you want to go there. But yeah, that's been life, guys. Nothing really spectacular. It's just things, it be what it be. It's been very quiet. Otherwise. No complaints. Very blessed for my life. Very blessed for the things that have worked out. I think a lot of the time this past weekend it's only been me doubting and freaking out and things like that, because I truly see things happening from like afar in a different way, and then when it occurs it's like, Alexandra, why didn't you follow your gut? Why do you do the things that you do or assume the things that you do because you're afraid that people won't love you anymore? To find out that honesty is the best key, even for myself. So, but that's today's whip and chat. Finished with this. I'm gonna go do some readings. I'm gonna go get some reading done, and I will see you guys in the next whip and chat. Okay, bye guys.